Previously on Coupled with Chaos Personal Podcast.
Maybe, but only if people are conscious of it so that they don't say things that overstep the things the other person's being quiet about.
Yeah, and you're
you know
right.
What I mean?
And
if you're gonna, step on their shoved down feelings while everybody's pretending they're not there, then they're gonna come up.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Coupled with Chaos.
You were somewhere last Sunday. Did you have symphony or something?
No, I did not.
You weren't at the house. And the boy came to me. I was in the middle of something. I was doing something.
Didn't I go to like Sam's Club or something?
No, we went there together. That's a whole other thing that didn't make the list. But we did go say at Sam's Clubs together, and that was one of the worst experiences ever.
I think I went grocery shopping.
But I don't know who knows what it was. Probably to pick up the dog is probably where you're going, to PetSmart to pick up the dog. And this is when this went down because it was around 5:30. And I'm not.
Yeah, that would have been
we
it.
just
I had
can't.
To pick her up at 5. We
can't talk about Sam's because it would probably show how really unstable that I am. Right? And so I have things, and this would probably scare everybody as I'm kind of standing in Sam's trying to not get in everybody's way, but it's not possible on a Sunday. And so that was bad. But
we waited it felt like an hour for
it was not
pizza
good.
Pretzels.
And I was in everybody's way, and it was a mess, and I never going to go there on a Sunday again. I would rather personally do it on a weekday than to do that on Sunday. Let's just be honest. And I've probably said that before.
It's the worst day to be there. Well, it's the worst day to go grocery shopping in general, anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Tuesday, I know, but
really
everything's not stocked. The issue is everything's not stocked on a Tuesday.
Right, because they get wiped
so
out.
You're gone away picking up the dog from PetSmart.
Yeah.
She's in doggy daycare. So you were doing that. And the boy comes to me and says, there's some bees in my room. Now, he's 18. He's 18 years old. So for me, you can do some adult-like things, like if you needed to get bees out of your room, if you were going to open up a window and let them out, whatever you're going to do, I believe at this point it's time to adult and get some bees out. I said, well, you should be able to handle this.
Or participate in some way.
Yeah, you're 18, you should be able to handle this. And so I kind of brushed him off a little bit. And then he left for about 2 minutes. And then he came back. And when he came back, he said, no, there are really bees in my room. I said, oh, all right. So I went to his room, and I really think
hear a hum.
Before I opened the door, I heard a hum. Like his room was vibrating.
Like
it was like your phone was on, it vibrate, and it just continuously rang. I opened up the door, and around his ceiling fan were probably 20 to 30 bees.
Now, I never saw this because this was kind of resolved by the time I got home.
They're just buzzing around. But then over in the corner, I probably saw over in the corner, in his right corner by the window, there are another at least 20. I closed the door. This would be like your reaction, like you open the door in the middle of the night and your kid your infant or whatever, toddler, whatever, at a point where they're barely still in diapers, has gotten their diaper off and they've like played in their own diaper.
And so what you go, my God.
Yeah, so I needed to close the door, and I think I need to
reassess
and go, wow.
How do I want to tackle this?
I'm pacing.
Need a minute.
Yeah, I'm pacing up and down the hallway. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, this is bigger than I've not dealt with this
is a
before.
Hive.
Yeah. So one, I have no idea what's happening. I'm assuming they're coming out of, like, through the box of the ceiling fan. I thought really they were coming out from the ceiling fan. I'm like, well, crap, I don't know what to do. This is a problem. And at this point, like, when I opened the door the second time, because I probably did this 3 or 4 times, like, I think what I saw wasn't really there. Like I'm in a dream. Like this is me with a body buried under the square foot garden. Like, is this real or not real? I'm like hoping I just wake up and roll over. It's 3 a.m. I ask the device, hey, what time is it? And they say it's 3:15. And I go, well, good. 3:15 a.m. That was all a dream. I can go back to sleep. But I'm awake. Every time I open the door, it's still there.
And the buzz is louder.
Yeah, and this is a problem because legitimately, there's nobody else to get rid of this. Like, I have to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Well, one of the times I opened the door and stared, hoping, I don't know, that they'd gone away or whatever's happening, one got out into the hallway. Now, I'd found one at the other end of the house earlier and taken care of it, and that was fine. It probably started, there would have been some doors open with some gates closed, and I could see where some bees could have come out. So there's one in the hallway, and I gotta get this thing. I can't have a problem. Or for me, it's, are they coming in?
Leading their friends.
Other places. What kind of problem do I have? So I took care of the one in the hallway. We won't say how I took care of it. That should explain how I took care of it. It just that one wasn't going to be a problem anymore. At this point, I still don't know what kind of bees. I'm not sure what's happening, but I do know I have a massive problem in the room. So I think what I need to do is to get in the room, open the door, the window, remove the screen, and let's see if I can get some to fly out. Right? And maybe let's give them an escape path. And that'll be good because there were quite a few in that corner and by the window. So I opened up the window, pulled the screen out, and then I left the room for about 5 minutes. I went in there, and then it was significantly better. Like, all right, but I don't want... Better enough that I don't want the bees to come back in. It is... Because I thought for him, I think maybe there's some sugar. It could be whatever is happening in this room.
Yeah.
He's... a teenage boy, a senior in high school. There could be anything in that room.
Yeah, he had an icy that day from Sam's.
Sure.
So it could be a sugary, slushy drink.
I think everybody's had, like, growing up, like, I remember getting stung in the mouth with a bee because I had, like, a bottle of soda, and they were flying in it. Seemed to be Pepsi was their favorite thing. And so, yeah, you get stung in the mouth because you're, a dumb kid. Well, we have a dumb kid, and... he could have done anything in there. Yeah. So I go back in, and it's significantly better. So I go, okay, I really have to find the source. So I shut the window, and I go, okay, and then I leave. And I come back in, and I'm hearing buzzing. I couldn't tell where they're from. There's probably about 10 or 15 on the window that needed to be. I tried to open the window, but then I would trap them in the room, and because they're not smart enough to be in the right side of the window. So when I opened it, then they're stuck in there. I go, this isn't doing us any good. I had to do some unmentionable things to more bees. I'm like, this is just never going to end. And so it took a while, but by the time you got home, it was relatively every 5 minutes I'd have 5 to 6 bees on the window. So I was
just getting reports. I never actually saw it. I only saw one bee the next day, and that was it.
Yeah,
and I heard it.
The reports, he asked, did I text you? And I go, I'm not sure what that's supposed to accomplish. I have a real problem here. Whatever it is, and I'm not sure that you're going to help. You come home, and I go, we have a problem. We legitimately have a problem. This is something I'll never forget when we were talking about what the problem was. I go, we need to bring somebody in. I got a problem in the attic. And this is what you say to me. You say this, that why don't you just go up there and take care of this? I'm like...
you're a hero guy.
I'm not that hero guy. You just go up and take care of a nest of bees?
Well, we don't know.
Yeah, but this is...
We did figure out they were coming in the from the wall in the closet.
Yeah, there's a vent. There's a vent
access
door behind one of the tubs. So they were coming in through this closet. And so why they were coming in, I still don't know. Evidently, I'm guessing whatever hive they had in our, because I still haven't gone up there. Whatever hive, I'm afraid to go up there and it's all about to go down, right? And it's over. I'm still questioning your willingness to sacrifice me for these bees.
There haven't been any bees all week. So
I get it,
I'm
but
thinking that's it.
Just
remove the remnants.
But you didn't suggest it then. We had an active bee problem.
I did message our Termix guy right away.
I get it, but you were sending me up there.
I also did some research.
I understand. What I'm thinking, though, it all goes back to the wood chipper. I think maybe everybody knows now. If I accidentally fall in a wood chipper, like you're in trouble. You can't get away with it now, right? Agreed?
That was never even my thing. It was something you said.
This is like that, what is it? Season 1, episode 1 of what is that? Forensic Files, right?
Forensic Files.
The Hella Crafts thing. Disappearing chipper, right? Mm-hmm. This is it. And so we put her in a wood chipper, and they found one of her teeth. And so now we joke whenever there's a wood chipper in the neighborhood, or when, I don't know, I do questionable things, that I may end up in a wood chipper. So now everybody knows, even Facebook knows it.
Yeah, I got in trouble for mentioning it.
Right. This should say something, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I'm thinking this is your new plan. Let's just send Steve up in the attic. He'll get swarmed by a bunch of bees, and then it's all natural, right? There's no body to dispose of at this point. This is just an accident.
Yeah, but why would I want you gone?
You know why you'd want me gone? I know. I've got it now. You know why you'd want me gone? You could turn the house into a dog sanctuary.
Oh, that would be so cool.
See what I mean?
Hey, there's not enough space here, though. Okay, that's it. I'm glad. Well, at least there's not enough space. So that doesn't work.
I'm glad we don't have a bigger house and yard then.
Yeah, it's the yard space.
And
you have to have so many feet
you
per dog.
Went straight to the house isn't big enough, and you didn't go to I want to keep you around, and I like having you here.
That's not a thing.
Right. Your answer was
sell
not
the house and have a dog sanctuary.
Yeah, so like there could be a plan. You could have just sent me up there. You and your drunk sailor friends could be over here.
Oh my gosh.
Your potty mouth friends.
Oh my gosh.
Your dog lovers could all be in here. You could have a brewery and a dog sanctuary all at once.
Oh my gosh, please no.
No forensic evidence if I get stung by bees. No wood chipper required.
It's true.
Sending me up there.
I didn't know he was allergic to bees.
See, that's what I'm saying. This is a whole new honeydew list, right? I think is what
Steve,
this would be. Yes, MC.
Are you allergic to bees?
Yeah, you see.
Are you?
I say everyone's allergic to bees because we all swell up. Some people are worse than others, I would assume.
Well, it would be a matter of can you have anaphylactic shock from bee stings?
I understand.
This would be allergic to bees.
This is a whole new honeydew list, right? Actually. For you, I think if they were honeybees, and I don't know what they were, right? I just don't.
I think they were honeybees by your description.
I'm not. Then I shouldn't have to worry about that, right?
Right.
So,
only if you disturb their hive when they're actively in it.
You were sending me up to do, possibly.
Well, only if it was empty. I wouldn't ask you to remove a hive with a queen bee in it. That's not something you do. That's how people die.
How do you know? Here I am. I'm at that far corner of the house. You know how long it would take me?
Well, our son abandoned his room for 5 days.
Yeah, I get it.
And refused to go in it. And there's only one bee on Monday and none the whole rest of the week.
So I'm guessing something happened to the hive and it made them all leave. And they left
Holden
through
said
his room.
He thinks that that probably there was a hive. This is what he told Hayden. He thinks there was a hive in the attic or in the wall, and that it fell and caught. And this is based on what he learned in school. He said that it fell and disturbed them, and they they
left.
swarmed away and abandoned it because it fell.
He said he was in his room and it swarmed. It was a big swarm of them.
Yeah, that they came all at once. That's
Yeah.
what he said. Because he was in there playing a game, and all of a sudden there was this buzzing.
Yeah.
So that was his theory.
You be careful now. I'm watching you. You're going to end up down in Bryan, Texas. There's an empty spot in there now that Jen
Right.
Shaw is out.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Duggar's wife ended up down there. You never know.
Yeah, I think she got out. She's hiding somewhere. We're not sure. But that federal prison camp in Bryan's got your name on it. So I just want you to be there. I don't think they let dogs in. You know what you have to do if you're down there?
Well, that's a problem.
You'd have to foster stray cats.
Oh, this is just kill me now.
Yeah, see what I mean? So I just want you to back off, right?
Mm-hmm.
No need to try and put me down. You and your dog ladies are going to have to come up with another plan.
I'll have to campaign for some kind of dog program there before I do anything.
It'll be like your, pit bulls and parolees show that you love?
Yep.
You do like that show, right?
I do like that show.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because all the sweet pitties.
If there is no rest of the show, then you'll know that Kelly has done something to me. But if we're here when we come back, then you'll know at least I survived this round.
Thank you for listening.
You can listen to the rest of this episode
By subscribing to our Coupled with Chaos channel on Apple,
by subscribing to our Patreon
or by subscribing to our Supercast,
for $3.99 a month.
where you can hear us talk about reality shows,
Real life and more on our podcasts.
covering shows airing on TLC, A&E, Bravo, and the WE Network.
Just follow the instructions in the show notes
Tell your friends about this podcast.
and rate and review us on your favorite podcast player.
Follow us at Coupled with Chaos on all the socials.
Or contact us directly by email at coupledwithchaos@gmail.com.